Cool. Okay, so as she said, my name is DeAnthony, and I am doing a research on squash. And so what we are trying to do is we are trying to see different ways to not use pesticides. And so this way we are using covers. And so we have four trials. One trial, it has nothing on it, and so we will have to end up spraying those with pesticides. And y'all all know what is a pesticide, right? Just to make sure. Okay, cool. And then one of the nettings, this one, so that is basically like a net, basically, and it has a lot of holes in it. This one, I'll start with this one. So this one is like a cheesecloth, maybe, sort of kind of, but it is this is way more heavier than this one up here, and then that one is more thinner. And so we will see out of all three of them, which one will hold off the bugs the most. And so we put those up about, I think, Tuesday, something like that, Tuesday. And then also while we were putting those up, I found eggs, and so those eggs are from squash bugs, and squash bugs is one of the main bugs that like squash. And then we also found an armyworm, I think is what it's called, worm. And then while we were going through all of the leaves and the stems and all, we can see where they have been biting on them and taking some holes out of them. So that's not good, obviously. But and so once the squash will start unflowering, and then I will have to go out like every day around like 6 or 7 to let these open up, and so the bees will get in them. And we know why we want bees, because they pollinate, okay? And so you need to pollinate in order to get the fruit, which is the squash. And so those will be open for about 3 or 4 hours, and then I will go back and close them up, and then I'll do that every day. And that's my project. Does anybody have any questions so far?
So when you leave them open for the bees, like, how come the squash bugs don't get in there and die?
Hey, that's a good question. I'm not sure, but I can find the answer out and I can get back to you. But I could think they could do that. They could, but I hope not, right? I hope not. So, yeah.
Where's your files located?
They are literally located right out here at the student farm. It's just right out there. Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just keep bees in there?
Why won't we just keep bees there? Because you don't want bees with them 24/7, right? Any other? Yeah.
How much time did you spend on this project?
So I'm here for 10 weeks, and I've been here for about almost 5 weeks. And so so far I've been doing this for 5 weeks. But so 3 weeks ago, we planted the seeds, and so they sprouted a week later, and then now this week I was able to put those up, and then we will wait until they start flowering. And then the process will start of trial and all that fun stuff. Any more questions? Yes, ma'am.
Before you put the nets up, you make sure that there's no bugs in there before?
Yes, right, yes. And so that's why, that's how I got these, because before we put the nets up, we went through each crop and make sure that there's no bugs on them, eggs, obviously, and all that fun stuff. Yeah.
Did you spray the plants under the cover with pesticide?
Did I spray the plants under the covers? So the ones with the covers?
Yeah.
No, and so that is the whole reason of the covers, to spray as less as you can. Now we did spray the first week with strategy, which is a herbicide, but that just kills weeds and all. So, yeah.
Are you trying to do this so it won't kill the bees whenever they're kind of pollinated?
No. We're trying to do this to prevent squash bugs.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? Like, do y'all check every morning, like after you before you put the cloth back on to see if there are any squash bugs, or it's just
Yeah.
like a hope and a prayer?
So right now we have not opened up the netting since we put them on there. But once they start flying and I got to go out there and check, then obviously I'll check to make sure they're squash, but no squash bugs and all that fun stuff. But I haven't. I'm going out there at least once a day to make sure that they're all doing good and growing good. So, any more? Cool. Yeah.
So is the goal just to like test the effectiveness of these different covers then?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Wouldn't taking out the bugs out of every morning, whenever you open it up, actually hurt the experiment itself because they might have got in through the cover, so you don't really know whether it's not open.
Right, and so that is possible, but we are trying to take every caution for them not to get through the covers. And so I don't know if you can see, but on each end of the covers we have sole on them, and so hopefully that will keep it down so the bugs can't get through them. So good. All right.